and Mimi went to go get us some Chipotle for Cinco de Mayo. Is Ava gonna have some guacamole? Are you gonna have some guacamole? Ava. Hey. I love you. I love you, Ava. What are you doing, Ava? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, Ava. Say hi. So I haven't had time yet to record the equipment that I want to talk about today. I'm not even sure which equipment I'm going to talk about specifically, but there's a ringing phone. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat some lunch because it's Cinco de Mayo, and my sister went and got Chipotle. So let's eat that.
Okay.
So I'm trying to fix my cover, and this is the template that I'm working within from CreateSpace. Yeah, trying to line everything up properly in Photoshop. Not necessarily the easiest thing when it comes to adding a spine and getting it centered. I was just talking to my girl Jeanette Pellegrini here. Say hi, Jeanette. My sister just left, and we're talking about her photography business. So hopefully we can get her situated here to be much more profitable and much more. And I'm like shooting the camera every which way, and much more. I don't necessarily want to use the word successful, but because she has a successful career already. But yeah, more profitable for sure. Call with Jeanette Pellegrini. Go check her out. It's like JeanettePellegrini.com. I think that's the web address. And now it's on to my man Manny Wolf.
Yes. What's happening?
Ava, are you still tired? I think you're still tired. I think you should go back to sleep. I'll turn the lights off. Alexa, office lights off. Ignore me.
Alexa,
office lights off. Alexa, office lights off.
Okay,
there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Boom. All right. So now we're going to talk about, because he's hosting an event in August. What's the name of the event, Manny?
1,000 Speakers Academy Live.
Wait, so there's going to be 1,000 speakers. Oh, wait, is because you're training 1,000 speakers. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Right.
Not because there'll be 1,000 speakers there to
No, there'll be about 150 speakers there at this time, at all different stages of professional development. From the ones I call the aspiring speakers, who can. I've got an amazing opportunity for 9 aspiring speakers, where if you're ready to get up and really make speaking from the stage part of what you do for your book or for your coaching brand or something like that. And if you're mission driven, if you want to sell timeshares, I'm not the guy for you. I'm not going to teach you how to present. But if you're like one of those, big hearted, like kind of change the world entrepreneurs like myself and like Joe here, then maybe we should talk, actually.
Sounds like it.
For that, Joe, I'm going to offer a package where they get 8 weeks of coaching prior to the event. They get a chance to speak on stage at the event. And while they're speaking on stage, we'll be making their sizzle reel, taking their professional headshots, and creating their whole speaker's kit. After the event, we put them in a 30-day challenge to get booked. And during the event, we're going to be introducing them to speaker agents, event planners, and other people in the industry.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's pretty awesome, man. Like, it's going to be a career launcher for 9 people.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be, you started off not speaking. You're going to go through the coaching, the event, and the follow-up, and you will be speaking.
Oh, wow. All right. Sounds awesome. Where can people get information about it?
They should go to me personally at this point, because we don't even have the sales page up yet.
Oh, I'm disappointed, man. I'm really disappointed.
It's being done now. As we speak, it's being worked on. So, yeah.
You gotta have a landing page with an email address capture then.
It's happening right now. We're building it literally as I'm talking.
As we're talking, it's being out. Okay. All right. Well, then you should go check out Manny Wolf. That's MANNYWOFL or WOLFE.
That's
with
right.
an E at the end. All right, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk, and I'll get back because I still have to do some video about some of the gear that I use in my setup. So I'll be back. Alright, so I have a few minutes. So this segment, I'm going to talk about one of my pieces of equipment here in my studio. There's a ton of equipment, even like this elliptical back here that won't be here much longer, unfortunately, because I broke it. Today I'm going to talk about one of the key pieces that I use in doing this. Now, right now I'm shooting with my iPhone 7, the front-facing camera, so that's why it looks so pretty darn good for being just an iPhone or just a cell phone camera. You can see like the light. Anyway, today what I want to talk about in this vlog, and maybe I'll do it a little more often, talk about like, because I have tons and tons of equipment in here that I love and love using and want people to like and use. So if you want to find out more about the equipment, smash that like button, and I will make sure that I keep on adding more and more content related to the equipment that I use here on the vlog. Okay, so let's do a quick rundown of the two pieces. We're gonna do 3 pieces of equipment right now. You have to excuse the fact that my office is kind of a little messy at the moment. Okay, so here's the things I want to talk about. First off is this camera. This camera is the Sony A6300, right? What makes this camera so special is that this camera is it's mirrorless, so there's no mirrors in it, unlike conventional cameras. The thing that I don't like about it is the screen. While it can flip out, it can't flip up or to the side, so you aren't able to see what you're shooting, like when you're doing a selfie like this, right? But it's a really incredible piece of camera equipment, and it's about $1,000 bucks. So it's really awesome. It can shoot 4K. It can do the focus in it is really awesome. In fact, I'm going to switch over to it right now. Okay, so you see how we're focused here, like right on the techniques. Now we're going to go whoop, and it focused like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. And we're going to zoom in, and we're focused in on the stuff on top. Right now, you're hearing me from the mic that's on top, which is the Rode Video Go mic. It's like $100. It's really great. It's nice and lightweight. It doesn't require a battery. And Ava is crying right behind me over here that she wants to go do something. So anyway, this mic, I'm gonna unplug the mic and show you what the difference is without it.
Want another one? Can you say crack?
Let's see. So we're gonna. Okay, so I think what happened is when I unplugged it, it actually stopped. It stopped recording audio altogether. So this is what it sounds like without I don't know where the mic even is. I think it's on the front. But I'm not sure. So this is what the camera sounds like without the Rode mic. But for $100, it does a really great job. It's nice and lightweight. There is a micro. It's like $70. I've thought about getting that to be a little bit smaller, a little more compact. But there goes Ava. I don't know if you can see her because there's no way to flip the camera around or the screen around on this camera. So, all right. So I'm gonna plug in the mic. Testing 1, 2. Okay, so now I'm on the Rode mic. So I guess you can switch to the mic. I don't know if it actually switched. Let's see. And of course I zoomed all the way in. No, I don't think that was the mic. So now I'm on the Rode mic. This little puppy here is the tripod that I use. It's the Joby GorillaPod DSLR Zoom, I think it's called. So it supports DSLR cameras. It's great. It's bendable. It's flexible. It's like $60. You can put it in like any kind of position that you want. On top of it is their ball mount or joint or some, I don't know, something, but it's really cool. So it has a hot mount in it. So if I just click in, now I'm holding the camera with the ball head, and everything just kind of works together. The only other thing as a bonus that's on the front is like a $7 or so lens, UV lens. So the idea is I don't have to keep putting a cap on the front of the lens. If this lens or this, like, if this, what do they even call it? If this filter breaks, it's $7, no big deal. I just go and get another one. If it scratches, no big deal. I go get another one. So that way I don't have to constantly be taking the cap on and putting the cap back on. So that pretty much covers the equipment that I use on my go-to vlogging camera. I know I get a lot of compliments for how the video looks with this camera. I love it, except for the fact that I can't see what my framing is with the LCD. Now, they do have an iPhone app, and it works, but in my experience, having the Wi-Fi turned on has actually the Rode mic picks up interference, which is not great. In fact, it might even be picking up interference now because I have this. So that's one downside to this mic, but for $100, it's still really hard to go wrong. And the other thing is switching Wi-Fi on the iPhone is not the easiest, most intuitive, and turning it on there. The other thing is the Sony lacks a touchscreen, which is really sad. I will say this though, if you're smart, when you go to buy the when you go to buy the A6300, you can get yourself a long throw lens as well for like $100 instead of like $250 if you find a package. I think so. What I'll do is I'll link in the description below the camera and then the camera with the lens. So I think it's like $1,100. So for like $100 more or so, you can get yourself an awesome long throw lens that does 55 to 200 millimeter, which was like really long distance. So that pretty much wraps up this episode or this segment of What's Joe's Equipment. Also, if you have a suggestion for well, two things. One, if there's a specific question that you have about my equipment, feel free to link to drop it in the comments. If you again want to see more equipment episode segments within my vlog, make sure to hit that like button. I'd love to keep talking about all the equipment that I have here. There's tons and tons of it. And if you have any experience with the equipment that I've mentioned here, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Who said you can't have more than one Mexican dish on Cinco de Mayo? About to go pick up my second burrito for the day, chips, and queso this time instead of guac. Okay, so I know it's Cinco de Mayo. When we placed our order, it was like I don't even know what time it is now, but it was like a little over an hour ago, like an hour and 10 minutes or so. So I'm here, and this is like the only Mexican. I mean, it's aside from Chipotle, but Chipotle is like another like 15 minutes away. yeah, so apparently, this place, I mean, they're like the only, aside from like Taco Bell, of course, is the only like Mexican restaurant in the area. So they are so backed up today that it's only what time is it? It doesn't tell me on my phone. I think it's like 6:20 at night, and they are so backed up that they are not taking any more orders for the day. And they said that my order is going to take another 20 minutes to take place. Now, I understand that they're very limited in their space, and I also understand that, you know, Cinco de Mayo is not every day. And I hope that they learn some lessons for next year and figure some things out, because turning business away, I mean, like, literally, somebody called, they picked up the phone and said, yeah, unfortunately, we're not taking any more orders for the rest of the night. Like, come on, like, what? Where does that make sense? Oh, man. It's choking itself, and it's choking me. I mean, I don't care. I can wait another 20 minutes. It's not the end of, I would drive home, but it's going to take me probably about 15 minutes just to get home, and then 15 more minutes to come back here. So that what that tells me is that, I mean, the process of cooking is not working there. It's not working there. I don't want to name names or anything, but if the place finds out that and you're watching this, you need to give me a call. I will help fix your process for sure here, because you're literally turning people away, and that's no bueno. No bueno indeed. Okay, finally got the food. On my way home now. So is the food that we got. We ordered 4 empanadas. We got 2. I'm curious if maybe there was supposed to be another box with 2 more empanadas in them. We got some queso over there, and I got an Ava over there. Hi, Ava. We'll kind of waved. Okay.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo.